Welcome to the Gear Slum, your one-stop shop for all things dark culture nonsense. I'm Ed.
I'm Phil.
And I'm cool.
We slum it hard so you don't have to. Welcome to 2019, folks.
Mm-hmm.
This is our first episode of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone have those shoes that tie themselves yet? That suck up around your foot? The silver ones? Nice. I want to get some of those.
Are you talking about the shoes, the Nikes from Back to the Future Part 2?
Yeah, obviously.
I have a swimming pool, and I have multiple computers, so obviously I have shoes.
Your computers are not from the future, Phil.
I'm just saying.
They're more. Your computers are from Back to the Future 3. They were the computers they used on those steam locomotives.
They're like steampunk Max.
Yeah. Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
I laugh so that I don't cry.
You don't have to cry for my computers, but I do need your help.
Don't
with
cry
my computers.
for me, my computers. The truth is, I never left you.
That's one of the many songs that I've heard the Me First in the Gimme Gimme's version way more than the actual version.
Oh yeah,
so I'm way more familiar with it.
it's good.
It is good.
I really like their version of Boxer. The Boxer. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah. They have a bunch of really good songs.
They're really good.
Their version of science fiction double feature is way good.
That's the best thing about them is that they're actually good. Like they are really good.
Yeah, they're all very good musicians.
And I love the dude's voice. What band is he from?
He has an amazing voice. Swingin' Utters.
Is he the singer of Swingin' Utters?
Yeah. His voice, it sounds pretty similar, but you can tell he has more fun with Me First, I think.
Yeah, he kind of plays it up, hams it up a little bit.
Yeah.
It's cool. Me First and the Gimme Gimmes. I don't know if we ever mentioned them before, but we like them.
We haven't in a couple episodes at least.
Phil, have you ever listened? Do you ever listen to them, or have you listened to them?
I have not.
You should listen to them.
You send me a link.
We have sent you multiple
There's
links.
a link.
And you probably...
All you have to do is Google it, dude. The entire internet is full of links that you can easily find.
Send him a link.
Okay, listen. Do you have a favorite song, or do you think that they're
support,
all equally the
does your
best
computer
song ever?
support Google?
Here's what I would do. Go on Spotify or Google Play or Apple Music or whatever you use. Look for Me First in the Gimme Gimmes, and then just scroll through and find a song that you recognize and listen to that one, because they're all good.
Honestly, I think Country Roads. It was like one of their first.
The
songs.
country
I
album
think
is
that
really
still
good.
Might be my
too.
favorite. Country Roads is really good, Phil. Their whole first.
I like Sunday Morning Coming Down, but that's because I really like that song.
Yeah, their first 3 albums are the ones that I listen to the most. But honestly, they all are like, if you like the song, the original song, you'll probably enjoy it.
Yeah,
their
that's
version
what I
of
would
it.
recommend. Look through and see a song that you like or and recognize, and listen to that one first, and go from there.
And then tell us what you think.
Who put the bomb in the bomb to bomb to bomb? Who put the ram in the ram-a-lum ding dong?
Okay, I'm looking it up right now.
You don't even have to do it right now.
Who First and the Gotcha Gotchas?
Phil,
I've never loved you more.
you are so old.
Here's the thing.
Who First?
I made the joke.
Gotchas was.
I made the joke, and you genuinely laughed at first, and then you were mad at yourself for laughing at the joke. So you tried to cover it up with a mocking laugh.
No, I wasn't. It's
Roll the tape back.
No, Aaron.
Yes.
I don't think there was any irony in how much Aaron enjoyed that.
I really
think
liked
he enjoyed
that.
it sincerely. That was a very good joke.
What was it? Who First and the Gotcha Gotchas?
First in the Gotcha Gotchas. That'd be fun to do a Me First and the Gimme Gimmes cover band.
But just take all the
Where you
songs they
take-
do and do them in like original versions.
in the original style. Yeah, so like do the CDs in the same order, but do them in the original style. But they won't be nearly as good as the originals because
But it's like
good.
it's like when you translate from Google, like from English to Arabic, and then back into English, and how it's different.
Yeah.
It's not like
here's
identically.
one. Here's one that's more your speed, Phil. They do a cover of "Mandy" by Barry Manilow. That is one of my favorite songs that they do, though. Honestly, it's way good.
Yeah, it's good. Oh, Mandy.
That's not what it sounds like because it sounds good.
Oh,
Just trust us.
Mandy.
Mandy.
Oh, Mandy.
So
this is the very first episode of the year, and we're off to a great start.
Again, I go through this dilemma every so often. I genuinely think that I like playing bass more than guitar.
Okay. What brought about this revelation this time?
Every time I play bass.
Oh,
I went and jammed.
Uh-huh.
I went and jammed with that band that I play with. That I play bass with, and I took the HX Stomp just by itself. I just pulled it off my board.
Yeah.
And it was awesome. It has a bunch of bass presets in it, and it worked great for it. And playing bass is just fun.
I'm in a similar position. I like playing bass, but I like guitar more still. But I would much rather play rhythm guitar than lead guitar. In most contexts.
Yeah.
Lead is so boring to me.
Part of it is I'm not good at it.
Yeah, that might be the same for me too.
But it is...
But I don't know. I just like rhythm. You get to play more. You get to like...
Yeah,
do
that's the thing, is if you're a
chunkas.
lead guitarist, like you're mostly waiting for solos, I guess. I know that's like oversimplifying it, but that's like where you shine, I guess.
Yeah.
And not every song needs a solo, obviously.
So if we started a band, you would play bass, I would play rhythm, and Phil would play lead.
He'd play lead guitar on an acoustic.
I can't play lead.
You can't. You play.
You guys
acoustic.
can actually do it,
No.
and you don't like it.
Well,
I
mean,
can't do it.
No, I'm not. I'm really not good at lead. I've learned a couple songs.
I can do,
but
like,
I
simple
can't,
stuff, but-
improvise solos or anything.
No, I'm pretty good at coming up with like lead riffs, but not soloing.
Yeah.
I'm not good at soloing.
like a melodic riff.
Yeah, like a lick, if you will. What's the difference between a riff and a lick, by the way?
Ooh,
A riff repeats,
Is that it?
right?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm afraid to Google it.
So
though.
my thinking is that like a riff is usually more like a rhythm part is like a riff, and a lead part is like a lick. But I don't know if that's really. So like a riff is like kind of like it is the song, and then a lick is like played over other music. Does that make sense?
Oh,
You know
maybe
what I mean?
that's
a riff is thematic. It serves as the main musical.
Yeah,
idea
that's what
of
I'm
a
thinking.
Song.
That's a good way.
A
to put
lick.
it.
A lick is a musical idea. I'm just coming up with this off the top of my head.
Yeah.
A
sounds
lick is a
good.
musical idea too, but often it's incomplete. It might be a fragment of a solo or a portion of a riff.
So like the opening to
Sweet Child of Mine.
yes, is a riff.
I love that we were thinking of, but then the
Like that's a series of licks.
Yeah, that's a good name for a band. I'm gonna make a Steel Panther
Series
cover
of
band
licks.
called A Series of Licks.
Did you hear that one? The bass player. Did you see this? I didn't click on any of them, but it was like that he was he checked himself into sex rehab.
From Steel Panther.
The bass player for Steel Panther.
Steel Panther.
Oh, jeez.
Steel Panther. Oh, you came and you gave.
Take it.
But I took it away.
Oh, Steel Panther.
That's pretty hilarious. Also, because like their whole thing, the only defense of Steel Panther, not that there's any valid defense of them,
Yeah,
is that
we're
like,
just
it's all
joking.
just a joke. It's all ironic and stuff. But it's like, no,
Yeah.
it turns out,
Dude, he just flew too close to the sun.
Exactly.
I don't mean
Icarus.
to laugh about.
More like Dickarus, am I right?
I mean to laugh.
Sorry.
I don't.
Can you
I
cut
don't mean
that
to
out,
laugh
Aaron?
at.
No. I mean, I could. Yes.
You know how to.
I can.
So I think part of it is
I don't know.
my
Can
hands-
I? Remember when your dad would say that to you?
Dude.
I don't know.
that's the
Can
worst.
you? Shut up, Dad.
I saw someone tweet like, "You're not a dad if your child asks you what time it is and you don't say time to get a new watch."
I'm not a dad.
I think part of why I like bass is just my hands are large and they get crowded on the fretboard side of things. Like I've gotten to where I'm pretty decent at picking. Like in the early days of playing, you know, when you're picking with a pick, it's like you hit the right string about 75% of the time or whatever. Like I've gotten to the point where I can at least do that
Yeah.
reliably, but my fretting hand gets kind of crowded sometimes. Like, can you guys fit all three fingers to do an A chord, for example?
I never try.
Okay.
I
Because that's how
either
it's like
use,
written
like,
up,
an
and I'm like,
A2,
who are these
or
people?
I use like
I do an
single
A2.
finger.
I cheat and do an A2
Yeah.
every time.
And I just hold down all three strings, but it takes two fingers.
I just do it with one finger usually, and then I don't play like the top string.
I don't have that much strumming control.
Or what I'll do is I don't play it because like my finger mutes it basically.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Or I'll play like the 5 fret on the A.
I still do. Yeah, that's right. Most people, I guess, play an A like a little mini bar, but I don't do that. I just put two fingers on.
That makes sense.
It's interesting to see like a lot of, especially like a lot of guys who play a lot of chords, like country type stuff. I'll see a lot of guys who do a C without their index finger. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or they'll do a G the same way, like with their pinky, because it makes transitions between the chords easier. Like it.
When you play a
lets you
G, what fingers do you use?
I usually use all four and do the G, whatever it's called.
Yeah, that's
G2.
what I do too. But some
Samesies.
people use like
Yeah,
like
some
ring
people-
finger and middle finger on the bottom, and then like the pinky up top,
Yeah.
which
And I think,
so that they can transition to a C, I guess, really quickly.
yeah, I think so. That must be, and that's maybe what I was trying to say instead of a C.
I think
maybe
you
was
said
a
it
G.
because you do it without their. Would you say without their ring index finger?
Dude, can you guys hear how good I am at guitar?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What are you playing? Here's a
My
legit
Kelly.
question that I have for you guys.
Who are you playing?
What is you playing?
That
Here's
was a riff lick.
here's a question that I have for you guys. I have. Let me set this up. I have a Telecaster. I have
Jeez, weird brag.
I have a Jazzmaster. I have a Semi-Hollow that I'm going to be upgrading soon.
Hollow.
A mahalo to you as well.
I'm going to put some new Dunn Street wiring harness in there. I'm going to get some new pickups for it. Some new humbuckers.
Does it have an access plate on the back?
No, it's going to be a pain in the butt.
Dude.
I may also add a Bigsby to it with like a Vibramate. Maybe.
Maya.
Anyway, I'm
sounds
gonna
dumb.
work on that. But here's my question. Oh, and then I also have as an amp I have just a Classic 30. That's it. So here's my question: if you had that stuff, would you rather buy another amp or another guitar? And what should I do? Also,
What guitar? You should get a Helix, obviously.
No.
But that goes without saying. What guitar
MS3.
do you play the most?
I mostly play the Tele, and sometimes I play the Jazzmaster, and I almost never play the other one because I just don't like the pickups in it.
Yeah.
And it has like the switch is like crackly, so it needs work. But yeah, mostly the Tele. So I'm thinking I either want to get
I would-
like the DK24 or some kind of super strat.
That's the pink.
Yeah, that's the
pink.
the Charvel one. Yeah, the pink one.
Dude, you can't have more than one pink guitar.
Why?
I don't know.
I was also
Feels
thinking
so
I might get.
old-fashioned.
I kind of like the gray version of it too. I've just never seen it in person. But that guitar, I really like the neck on it.
The only downside, I wish, like, honestly, the pink, I think it would look better with a more traditional maple colored fretboard instead of the baked maple. Maybe I'm crazy.
I see what you're saying. I think it works for what it is.
Yeah. I haven't seen it in person.
But there's a gray one too, and then there's also like the HH version with 2 humbuckers it's HSH, so it has a middle single coil.
Oh yeah, dude, that's straight 80s super strat.
Yeah, and that one comes in this really cool orange color or like an army green. Anyway,
and it probably has all kinds of weird coil splitting options and stuff.
Yeah, so it's like humbucker and then
the 2 inner coils.
Inner coil and middle. And then so it's the outer bridge coil and the middle, and then the middle position is the 2 inner coils, and then the outer coil of the neck and middle, and then the neck.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it has a lot of... So it's supposedly gets like Stratty and Telly sounds too with the coil splitting. Or, like, I was thinking about just getting like a used American Special Strat. I kind of want a Strat, so that's what I'm looking at. Or maybe like a Vinny, Benson Vinny. But I'd have to buy a cab too, and I don't have money to buy a cab. Or... like a Katana or I would get like a Katana and like a cheaper Strat. These are my options that I'm thinking about, assuming I can save the money to do so. So what would you do if you were me?
You're talking to someone who owns 5 guitars and 1 amp, so that might give you a hint.
Did you sell all your amps?
No, I just don't own. I guess I have the basement, so I guess I have 2 amps that are both very similar.
Because you had a bunch at one point, right? Or do you just have like one at a time?
No, I had like
because
I've had phases where I had like 6 amps, and then I
know you had the orange and the Marshall and the AC-15.
Yeah, so I had a DSL-40, a TH-30, a Blues Cube, a Deluxe Reverb. What else did I have?
You had
AC-15.
Yeah, the AC-15.
Yeah, I had all those at the same time, and then sold them all except the Deluxe Reverb.
Well, at one point you had 2 Deluxes Reverb.
Yep, and then I sold the Silverface to the other guy in my band, and I kind of want it back.
Yeah,
because it's a cool amp.
Well, that's my other thing is I might buy a guitar and then sell this amp and get a smaller amp, like a smaller wattage amp.
No,
dude, 30 watts is just so much that I can't like. I don't know.
Honestly, I bet you'd like a Blues Cube or that, what's it, Next Tone, the Boss one?
Yeah, I feel like I might.
Because having the wattage switching on it is really nice.
I've played Katanas, and I think I would probably like be really happy with one of those too.
Oh, I used to have an AC4 combo, but my nephew, did I already talk about this?
No.
My nephew is getting a guitar for Christmas, so
or got one.
So I sold that for $100. So
nice to your brother.
Keep that in mind next time you say I'm just a heartless capitalist.
I was thinking about picking up an AC4 also.
They are cool and they get pretty loud, but they won't keep up with a band really.
Yeah, I would think I'd probably would just add that and not replace it.
Yeah. It's a fun amp to have around. I wasn't looking to sell it by any means, but they were like, yeah, we want kind of a small practice amp. We don't want it to be too complex. Like they didn't want a Spider or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, the AC4 is perfect. They can, like, it's 2 knobs, you know?
So my only complaint with this amp is that, because I really like it whenever I play with people, I love it. And it sounds great when I can, like, push it a little bit or turn it up a little bit.
It's too loud at home.
It's just way too loud at home, yeah.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't sound good if I put it at the volume. It doesn't sound as good when I put it at the volume that's even remotely not.
I mean, honestly, in my mind, classic 30s are worth more as an amp than you can get for them.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you could sell it for $200, like I feel like it's a better amp than that. So you might as well keep it.
That's true. And it does have I do like it. I'd hate to lose it.
Yeah. Which, like, there aren't that, like, I don't know, maybe I'm more picky, but there aren't that many amps that I, like, fall in love with or whatever.
Yeah. The other thing is I have a 112 cab sitting around that I don't use. So I was thinking about just getting even like a micro terror or something really simple and cheap just to like mess around with at home. Because you can get those for like $100-something. They're like $150.
$100. Yeah, they usually sell used for $80 to $100 or whatever. And those are very cool amps. I like the micro terrors a lot. Especially
That
if you're
actually-
112.
That's probably what I'll do.
Based on what you're saying, that actually would be a cool option.
And
Right.
I think actually the Dark Terror or the Micro Dark has like a cab sim headphone out.
Oh, does the...
So you could even...
Oh, it has a cab
You
sim
could
on
even
the
use-
headphone out.
Yeah, well, like an amp. Yeah, like you could use it direct into your HX whatever.
Oh, yeah, the live.
Your Helix Live. Yeah. And it would sound good, you know.
So the regular one doesn't have that?
It's just not cab sim, I don't think, because
Okay.
I remember when the Micro Dark came out, that was like a selling point for it.
Yeah, I think that's probably what I'll do, and then see about maybe getting another guitar. Because I do like... I would rather have variety of guitar more than variety of amps.
Yeah, because I mean, especially when you have so many pedals, like
Yeah.
I don't know, if you're not doing a bunch of recording and stuff, I don't see much value in having a bunch of different amps.
Yeah. Well, plus even just like if I'm like playing a guitar, it's really easy to just plug in a different guitar, like. But I feel like it's more of a hassle to get another amp, unless you have them all out and plugged in and set up all the time. Then.
Yeah. Well, and it's like way more common to.
Yeah.
Like, there's a reason most people have more guitars than amps.
Yeah, that's true. There probably is.
Yeah, you should get a Micro Dark, honestly, because they have a pretty sweet drive channel on them too.
Do they?
They're a little bit more expensive, but
A friend of mine had the regular one, and it sounded. I even liked it. Like the clean sounds were cool.
yeah, it's like pretty loud. I mean,
Yeah, and that was
Depends on
just
what
through like
speaker
the
you run it
8-inch
through.
that he had.
yeah.
Oh, the Dark has an
Let's see
FX
here.
loop. Stupid.
Oh yeah, that was another selling point.
Oh
of
yeah,
it.
it does say built-in cab sim headphone out, which simulates a 412 cab output through headphones.
That is pretty cool.
412.
And it's such a cool looking amp. But honestly, I had only ever played Micro Terrors, or that was like the first orange kind of lunchbox head I ever played. And then my brother got a Dual Terror. And the first time I saw it, I was like, holy crap, that thing is freaking enormous.
The dual terror. Well, the micro terror
it's like
is
this-
like so small. It's like inconceivably small.
Yeah. So then when you're used to seeing that, like, you don't get a good idea of scale when you just look online.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Dual
Yeah.
Terror is like as big as like some full size Marshall head.
It
or
just
something
doesn't have like
that.
it's like
Almost.
without the Tolex, without like the wood.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
we took the wood off the end of it. Yeah.
Yeah, so those things are, and they're freaking heavy.
Really?
The Dual Terror, yeah.
Well, because it's
So
all
heavy.
tube.
Yeah. So it's just
Two
like
channel.
all these enormous transformers and tubes and stuff. So yeah, you should get a Micro Dark and then just keep an eye out for a Strat.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Because that's like the cost of like a pedal.
Yeah, less
Yeah.
than a lot of pedals.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could get one used for $100 or
There's one for
120 maybe.
99 on. Well, there's a dark one for 123 on Reverb right now.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's $41 shipping. What's in Japan?
Probably in another country.
Yeah, it's in Japan.
Dum-dums. Oh. Weird.
I almost did.
So-
I almost did a terrible Japanese voice. I stopped myself. There's one for 125 with free shipping though, and it looks
a Micro Dark.
like new.
Is that what you were going for, Aaron?
No, I was just gonna say Japan in a racist accent,
Oh.
but I stopped myself. People,
Who's the dude that
Hirohito.
in France? No, in France they think is funny. What's that guy's name?
I don't know.
Jerry Lewis.
Yeah, Gary Lewis.
Jerry.
Is he
Jerry
the one that
Lewis.
Jerry Lewis? He's the one that has the
Gary
super racist.
Oh yeah, Gary. Yeah, Gary Lewis. Phil,
Oh yeah, I love
He's the
that
one-
guy.
he's from your era, dude. You should remember.
He's the one who has the super racist
Oh yeah.
Asian character.
No, that's
right?
Mickey Rooney. In
Oh,
Breakfast
you're right.
at Tiffany's.
It's
That's what that's from. Yes.
or it's Ping from The Office.
Oh gosh.
Me lobioi long time.
that's the computer, right?
The text to speech.
Who's Long Tim? Who's Long Tim?
Who's long Tim? No, me lobioi long time. Oh, tell
should
Long
get that
Tim
looked
that I
up.
lobe him too.
Oh, that's funny.
The Office is a great show.
Do you think the dark is better than the
So-
regular?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
I guess
mean,
the cab sound
it's
kind of
darker.
is nice to have.
It's black, first of all, so it looks
dude,
cooler.
freaking effects loop. No, honestly, you might rather have the if you're not going to use the headphone out, you might rather have the normal one because I don't think the micro dark has as much because it's not 2 channels.
No, they're the same.
It doesn't have as much. It doesn't have as much clean headroom.
Okay.
So, but
Maybe I'll get both and sell.
this is how lame. This is how lame I am. Part of what
I'll do a shootout.
part of what makes me not want to get more serious into bass is that I already have all these guitars that I like and stuff. But I don't know. If I were to just for fun one night, if I was just gonna noodle around for an hour or two, I would probably prefer to pick up the bass more often than not.
Yeah.
Kind of worried about myself.
You should buy a bass amp. You should get an Ampeg and an 810 cab.
That's it. My friend, the bassist in my band in high school, he was 5'1" maybe, and he had an 810 Ampeg cab.
Dude, I showed up
take
to...
it.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Our first few gigs, we used that as our PA. He had a rack mount bass amp and that cab, and that's what we used. We put all the mics and everything through
That's
it.
awesome.
Yeah,
Those things are so loud. I went to jam with
They're
some guys a couple weeks
so
ago.
heavy.
And I brought my classic 30. This other dude had a AC 15, and then this other dude comes in. He wheels in the 810 cab, and he has an Ampeg Portaflex head on top of it
Holy
for his guitar. I'm like,
for his guitar?
you brought this to jam your guitar? Yeah,
That's hilarious.
and we're all
did you
in
think
this
we
little
were-
garage.
Yeah, did you think we were jamming in a stadium?
He's like, no, that's my amp. I was like, dude, that is insane.
That is so weird.
I guess
have-
he was
I
a
actually
bassist
have-
and he just liked it, so he kept it and played guitar through it. But it was crazy. It sounds cool, but it's just way.
I have a
overload.
pretty sweet bass amp, like a PV made in USA, from back in the 90s or whatever. And I really like the way it sounds. But with a bass, you can usually just you can just run direct and there's no problem, Especially with the HX Stomp. I'm thinking I'll use my mini Dolan board, put a couple drive pedals on it, and then I can just swap the Stomp between the two. And that can be my bass board, the little one. And I can put fuzz on it. Maybe I'll put my Pelotar GE on it. So I could have a clean boost and a fuzz. That's what I'll do. Okay, what other pedal, if I could only have 2 pedals in addition to the Stomp, what should I put on there?
for the bass.
Other than the Pelotar, yeah.
I would consider some kind of compressor, like a bass compressor.
I'll probably the
The
Stomp
Helix
has
has
a pretty
that, but
yeah. So I'll probably run into the Stomp and then put those pedals in the effects loop of the Stomp.
Pelotar, party animal, dude. Just fuzz it up.
That's on my main board though.
Oh yeah. Oh, because you have 2 Pelotars.
No, the Pelotar isn't on my main board. The party animal is though.
But don't you have?
But yes, I do have 2 Pelotars. Yes, I have the Germanium one and the normal one. I have the Cold Duke limited edition one.
I would put that because I bet that boost sounds cool on bass.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. So I'll do that, the Germanium one, and then one other pedal. I'll look through. Oh, maybe I'll open my Secret Santa
There you go.
and put that on
Dude,
there.
like a
Should I-
phaser.
Should I open it right now?
Yeah,
I
open
could
it
put
now.
the chemist. I could put the chemist on there.
That'd be cool. You should open it now and tell us what it is, and then you can
'Kay.
post, but record it. Or take
Oh.
video so you can post the video later. Or don't. Just don't open it. Or just reclose it, and no one will know.
I might do that. It's kind of heavy. It's pretty heavy, so
Who's it from?
I wonder. Alex. It says Balix Aileron. It's from Eureka, California. Balex Aileron Industries. Is that like a joke? Like some spoonerism or
Maybe
something?
someone like sent it from work.
Where's Eureka, California?
Eureka is like near.
It's
to the north.
North of me. So it's actually Northern California.
Oh, who lives up there?
I don't know.
One of our
Brett,
street crew.
Brett
It's probably from Brett.
lives up there.
Oh yeah, Brett Alexander.
Oh, yeah, probably. Maybe.
Yeah, that's probably who it's from.
B. Alex. It's probably Brett B. Alex, like Brett Alexander from Aileron Industries.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now I do kind of want to open it.
Oh, yeah.
I'll record it. Okay. Not right now though. I'll do it later
right.
in the episode.
So, this is fun so far. I'm having a good time.
Okay.
Just wanted to say that. I'm having a really
Hey,
good
how
time.
about a game?
That's always a good sign. Like when you're in the middle of a date and you're like, "Hey, this date's going well."
This date does
wanna
this does
point that
not
out.
suck. We should
date-
really quick mention our sponsors, Phil, and then I'll let you go on.
Okay.
Sinasoid Pro Audio Couture. Check them out at Sinasoid.com. Custom cables, patch kits. They got the sliver patch cables that are the smallest soldered cables you can get. They got the pancake stackers. They got the wireless, not wireless.
Dude,
they
I
got
love
the
this. I could go
solderless
for some
kits.
pancake stackers right now.
They got all kinds of stuff, and it's all top of the line. Great quality, great service. Check them out. Sinasoid.com. All right.
Okay.
Now that that's over.
So
And Gun Street. I always want to say Gun Street Wireless.
Gun
but
Street
that's not,
Wire.
That's the opposite of
Shop.
what they do.
Yeah. They wire more. Gun Street wire more,
yeah,
if anything. Wire fewer.
No, they're wireful.
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 Gun Street wireful.
My wireful.
Gun Street just posted my guitar on their Instagram.
Oh, nice. Your telly.
It's so good.
Dope. Maybe I'll take it. Should I take a video of me rewiring my telly?
It seems
Yeah.
like everyone's doing this like time lapse thing. Don't do that.
Do it.
full time.
No, don't do full
Yeah,
time.
full time.
Don't do slow motion. Yeah, dude, the reason it's time lapse is because it's like nobody wants to see you fumble for your soldering iron. Like
Cole,
just
you think Cole fumbles, bro?
I don't fumble. Do you fumble, bro? Do you even fumble, bro?
Cole will not fumble his soldering iron. He's got hands of.
what
I'm
if
a
I
professional.
fumble?
And also, Phil, I hope you see the irony in you being the one who's saying like, no, nobody wants to watch this super long thing while you're having a hard time getting to the point and everything.
I think it's worth doing to show how
was
how
that
long
too
it
hurtful?
actually takes, and like you can talk through it. Time lapse
I
is
have so
like
much interesting-
time lapse is only good for Instagram, and then it's done, and then it's gone.
It's only good for like if you set up a camera at the beginning of a snowstorm and then you can see the snow build up over time.
Snow. Snow.
Snow.
No, well, that is just not appropriate.
Okay.
Snow camera.
All right.
No
This video.
camera. You know, send a little camera here. I like it boom boom down.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, Phil, you're up.
Okay, this is a 1-star review. And
One star.
it is
Wait, what are we doing?
it is called Sadly Didn't Cut It by Tech.
Huh?
February 21st, 2018.
Dude, that's like in the future of a year ago. That was a dumb joke. I'm sorry.
Doesn't make sense.
Dude, have you ever thought about the fact that right now is like the future in the past?
And here is the review. I hate to say it, but I concur with other negative reviews that say it sounds like a $50 fuzz box.
Dude, I feel like we've done
I
this
was
before.
so disappointed that I couldn't keep it. I
Wait, is there a
expected
comment
so
there?
much from this well-regarded pedal maker.
Does it say I was so disappointed
I still
that I
can't
couldn't keep
believe
it?
how disappointed I was.
Or was it I was
The
disappointed?
bottom
American.
line
Shut up.
is that for this kind of money, it should blow your doors off, and it didn't even interest me. I own many boutique pedals, and I find the good in all of them. I'm very puzzled that I couldn't do that.
Dude, I think
with
we've
this one.
heard this review before.
I swear, it sounds very familiar. I was going
Really?
to say the same thing.
Yes.
Well, then you should be able to tell me what it is.
Wampler.
Does it say fuzz in the title?
It does not have fuzz in the title.
Yes, this is
Is
the
it a
same
fuzz?
one.
I swear this is the same one, Phil, and that's amazing. Is it a
Maybe I
Wampler
should
pedal?
keep lists of ones I've done so I don't repeat them. It is a
You
Wampler
say you have a
pedal.
list, or
Yeah.
you should have a list?
It's the Wampler.
I should have a list.
The Wampler, whatever it's called. The
the Wampler Leviathan. No,
No.
it's the other one.
the
Velvet
Yeah,
Fuzz. No, that says fuzz
No.
in it.
no. What is it
It's
called?
the triple wreck. Slow
No.
distortion.
No, it's like it's
Guys, it is not a fuzz pedal.
Those are not just fuzz pedals. Those are distortion pedals.
yeah, but it's the which one is it? My guess was the triple rack originally, but then it was the one that's like that. What
Oh,
is
it's the
it?
Pinnacle Deluxe.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to tell you. Because I
And
happen to
that's-
know this. Because
Is
I
that
happen
the one
to know
that's
this-
white, but it also has red and blue on it?
No, it's not that one.
Oh, that's the Pinnacle
Because-
Deluxe.
This pedal is not known as a fuzz, nor is it known as a distortion. It is not known
But it is Wampler?
by either of those. It is
Is it
Wampler.
Clarksdale?
No.
That's not a distortion. That's an overdrive. Stop yelling.
Well, I'm
at me.
telling you that's not what it
You
is.
didn't say it's not overdrive.
Continue guessing. Continue guessing.
It's not so much guessing as it is remembering, but okay. Because we definitely did this one before.
Well, here's the thing. You guys don't remember, but I'm hoping that somebody listens to this episode and goes, "Oh yeah, I just listened to this."
Is it the Tumnus?
It is.
Yes, I do remember. We absolutely.
No, you didn't remember. We've been doing this for
I'm saying
5
now that
minutes.
I've been reminded, I remember.
Yeah, but I remember reading that when it's
That
when it was
review
like, I
was-
buy a lot of boutique pedals.
I
and find the
immediately
good in all of
recognized that
them.
review when you said this thing sounds like a $50 fuzz. I was like, that sounds
Yeah, yeah.
familiar.
Well, doesn't sound familiar to me.
Don't get mad at me because you repeated it.
I'm not mad at
I
you.
know.
I hope. I wonder, like, if you recognized it, the viewers out there, if you recognized it, write into the call into voicemail line and let us know.
That's so good. I'm so glad you did that.
Especially because you took like a not insignificant amount of time before we recorded to find one,
No,
and that's the one you landed on.
That's so good.
Okay, next one. This is by Jake Diamond. This is a 3-star review called
Is this about batteries?
No.
Guy changed his name. John, was that his name?
John. I was thinking Mike, but I think you're right. It was John.
Okay, wait. I was going to read a different review, but now I'm going to read this one. Jake Diamond, this is a 3-star review, a lot of sustain and a lot of electrical interference.
Oh. 3 stars.
March 12th, 2017. This pedal covers a full range of redacted, from subtle to pump up and to redacted. It can really create sustain and harmonics. Unfortunately, it is different. It is a different weird, though minor, problem everywhere I go.
Oh, okay.
This thing is
Different,
very
weird, but minor. I got it. Sorry.
susceptible to interference and hum. I also have a redacted. And if I had room, I'd have them both on my board. For when the redacted gets too weird. Trying to decide about keeping it. If I do, I will have to learn a great deal about grounding and shielding scenes for pedal boards. But none of my other pedals have been this fussy.
Is it OCD?
No.
Is it the Rainbow Machine?
No.
Who was closer, me or Aaron?
I guess Aaron. I'm surprised. I said some words in there that I feel like give it away.
I wasn't really listening. Here's why. These reviews are not helpful at all. It's just literally just a matter of starting to guess and then narrowing it down based on additional clues.
Okay, I'm going to read a different one for the same pedal. This is Lord Funkman. 2-star review.
Love that
The
guy.
opposite of transparent.
Okay. Is it a full drive?
August 27th, 2018.
Oh, is it a soul
This pedal
food?
changed my tone. Kind of thin and tinny. Might be okay if you are into that kind of thing or play a telly. Not for me. It went back.
I love how
Grab the one
derisive he is
from the
towards
pickup
telly
company.
players.
Can't be happier.
Oh, he's saying grab the Seymour Duncan.
Is it the 805?
No.
Is he saying grab the one from Seymour Duncan?
I don't know. He doesn't say.
He literally says grab the one
You
from
said
the pickup maker.
From the pickup company?
From that pickup company. Those are the words that he typed.
From what
He
pickup
must be
company
thinking
is
of
he
that.
referring
What's
to?
that Seymour Duncan boost?
The Boost? Well, I know they
There's
have
some
the
kind of drive
Palladium.
pedal that they make.
Is it the Palladium?
Oh, I think I was thinking of the Power Stage.
Is it that?
No.
No, he's saying buy that instead, right? He's not saying this is the one from the pickup company, is he?
New paragraph. Grab that one from the pickup company.
Yeah,
Couldn't be
yeah.
happier.
It's a drive pedal. It's supposed to be transparent, I guess,
Sounds
right?
like it, yeah. Although
It is not a drive
you
pedal.
can say that about anything.
What?
It's not like a dirt pedal at all.
Oh, he's saying it changed his tone because, it's some like freaking modulation pedal or something, maybe, or an analog delay. It's an analog delay.
No.
It's a modulation of some kind.
Is
No.
it a boost of some kind?
No.
Reverb.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Reverb.
Oh, wait, no, they have the Vapor Trail.
Is it a
It's
reverb?
delay.
No.
Sorry, we didn't hear you. You were gone for a second.
Compressor.
Yes.
Oh, the Dynacomp.
No.
How many knobs does it have?
2.
Keeley compressor. They don't make a 2-knob, do
Yeah,
they?
they
No.
used to. That was like the original. It was 2-knob.
Oh, okay.
But that would be old.
You
I
would
don't
be
think
old.
I don't think it was ever sold on Amazon. 2-knob compressor. It only has like a foot switch and 2 knobs, or does it have other switches?
Let me pull up a big picture so I can look. There's more than that. There are 2 knobs, there's a foot switch, and there's a toggle switch.
There's a toggle switch. Okay.
Is this more of a mainstream brand or more of a boutique brand?
Is it a JHS Pulp and Peel?
It is not, and Cole,
Oh, that was never 2 knobs, I don't think.
it's one of those brands that is on a lot of boutique boards, but like I don't think it qualifies as boutique.
Like Full Tone or something?
Like similar to
You guys
that.
probably have more information in your brains about various companies, and this is not. It is not Full Tone.
But is it like about that level, or is it more or less boutique than in your mind?
In my mind, it's about like that. Like it's not like,
It's not Electro Harmonics or MXR or Boss.
It is not those.
Okay.
And it's not like a Chinese clone company.
It is not.
It's like a... Is it a Wampler?
No.
What color
is it?
The prominent color on the face
There
of the
you
pedal
go.
is black.
And that's like the...
You've gotten... I just want to point out how much you've improved, Phil.
Thank
Is that
you.
the color that's like screen printed on the other color, or that's like the base color? Does that make sense?
Aaron,
No.
we just need to take the victories when we can get them.
I'm saying, is it like a black pedal with other color writing on it, or is it a different color pedal with like a lot of black graphic on it?
Oh, it's the SP comp. It's the
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Of course.
Okay, now here's what I
That
care
makes
about.
sense.
Do you agree with my assessment of the company?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Totally.
Okay, good.
Like they're right
They're
in
not
the middle.
boutique, but they're not.
But they are kind of.
national.
They were one of the first ones that they're just like Full Tone. Like they started out being a boutique brand, but
Yeah.
they're not anymore because
Did they really?
Well, they started as a guitar company. They make guitars, I think, first, and then the pedals came.
In my mind, that's just my perception. I'm sure.
I feel that way too. Like, especially if you don't look at that series of the small ones, like their older ones, like the RC Boost and that stuff. I think is
Yeah.
very much in line with Full Tone kind of level.
boutiqueness.
Yeah.
And that's and that's an interesting question that you asked because that pedal is a silver pedal with black, but the entire top of it is black.
But I think the pedal, it's like
Right.
black, and then it has like a silver thing on top of it, and then black on the silver.
Really?
Yeah, like the
But
actual.
the entire body of the pedal is silver.
I don't think so. I
Right.
think it's
Not
black.
the top.
It's similar. It's similar to like the way the Soul Food is, where the sides are silver and then the screen print is just on the top.
I think you're thinking backwards, Aaron. I think you're thinking of the EP Boost, maybe.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different one.
Because the SP, it's actually not. Is it white on the sides? No, it's silver.
No, it's white.
It's silver.
It depends on which
Well,
one. Most
they're
of them are
white
silver.
now.
I think the white one was like a limited. Well, no,
I think
it is white.
The EP Boost is silver,
Yeah,
and
the
then
EP
the
is
SP
silver.
is like gold.
But
No, the SP's white and then black
it's
on
been.
top.
It's on a lot of.
I meant not the. I meant the SL.
Yeah, yeah.
It's on a lot of PW boutique
totally.
boards, though.
No, that
Yeah.
like your
It's a very
assessment
popular
of the company was right on. They're very popular. Exotic is in my mind. I would still maybe, if I had to say boutique or not, I would still maybe put them in line with boutique companies. But
I would. I don't think they're bigger than other companies that we describe as boutique.
yeah. But they're also not super expensive for what they are.
Yeah, but like if people are going to call Keeley boutique still, then I think this definitely is also.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I was thinking of the SL drive, which is like black, and then but if you look at it, it has like. I guess it's just screen printed. I thought it had like a little plate on the front of it. No, it does. Yeah, it's weird.
Okay. One more review.
So have you look at the SL drive? Sorry, real quick. It's like black, and then it has like a gold plate on the top of it, and that gold plate then has black screen print on it, and that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
And I think they all are similar. They all those lines have like a little plate on the top. That is
Yeah, there is like a little lip you can see on the
Yeah.
SP comp. There's like a little lip around the edge.
So the enclosure
So the-
itself is not actually screen printed. It's just like something that's stuck to it, like how the Model 1
Yeah.
was that we sent.
So the enclosure is white, but your description was still valid. That the main color
Yeah.
on the top is black.
I love it. And then there are like mirror versions where they're just silver on top.
Yeah,
Sorry, that's one.
Phil, great job on that.
That's
one. You really knocked it out of
That's
the park.
one that I would like to try. The SP comp.
Yeah, totally.
I think the
I've-
thing about
I've
it is it
wanted
has a
an
lot of
EP.
control inside of it. Like it has several dip switches that you can mess with.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Plus, it has like all kinds of like components inside too.
Yeah. You can also
Like
mess with it if you want to.
Components.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's white and then it has
You-
like a little
you have
silver
another one,
and black
Phil?
plate.
I have one more.
Should I open my Secret Santa and then you do the last one?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
it's based on the Ross compressor.
Yeah, dude, the freaking like
Friends?
The
Yeah.
dress for less. No, the dress for less.
Dude, did I tell you that I went to a pawn shop here and they had a Ross compressor for like $80? and I almost bought it, but then I didn't.
Monica.
I should have bought it because I wonder how much it is worth.
Phil, that Ross impression is on point.
So good.
Monica. It was like a mix between Ross and your idiot voice.
Dang it! I could have sold it for like $300. $600.
Dude.
Oh no, it wasn't the
idiot,
compressor
Aaron.
though. It wasn't the compressor. It was the overdrive. Because it was the orange one, but still, I probably should have bought it.
Is it like the same Ross company that makes like very cheap electronics?
I have no idea.
Ross.
Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, dress
TJ
for
Ross.
less. TJ Ross. We both went different ways, but they both work.
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Yep.
Are you
Okay.
ready?
This is
Are you opening it as he's
No,
eating chips?
I'm opening the outer. It's
very loud.
Okay,
No.
I'll leave it.
no, I'm just opening a bag
I
of
know.
chips. That's
I was
all.
doing it right next to the mic.
Okay, this is by Eduardo Beltran Cortez. Beltran Cortez.
Eduardo.
3-star review.
Three
And then
star.
it's-
Oh no, wait.
How do you say stars in Spanish?
Étoile.
Estrella.
No, that's French. Oh yeah,
Estrella.
I did know that at some point.
Tres estrellas.
Estrellas. Because it's plural.
Estrellas, of course. This is titled, Read This Info is Very Important. June 23rd, 2015. Nobody mention that if you will run this pedal through the effects loop of the amp, it won't work properly. You'll experiment a very significant loss of volume when is engaged. This pedal is designed to be connected in front of the amp, and I don't know why, brand name redacted, never mention this important aspect.
What the hell?
I like
That sounds like an amp issue.
Like, did they put it in the effects loop or something?
That's what
I
he's saying.
like the effects redacted in the effects loop of the amp, but I am very, very disappointed with this pedal because of the drop of the volume, and the only solution is buy a boost.
Well, no, the only
or
solution is
any
to put it
buffer
in front of
pedal
the amp.
with boost control, which mean more money and more complex in your chain.
You could also just buy an amp that has like a level on the effects loop.
The effects redacted is amazing. That is true. If you will connect the pedal in front of the amp, go ahead, buy it. But if you are planning to
ahead.
use via effects loop of the amp, well, find another pedal opinion.
Find another pedal.
Can we
opinion?
find another pedal opinion? I feel bad because clearly English isn't this guy's first language, you know. So I feel bad laughing at his bad grammar if that isn't his first language, but it is funny. I don't feel bad enough not to do it. Is what I'm saying.
Is it a Ghost Echo reverb from Earthquaker Devices?
It is not.
Is it a chorus pedal?
No,
Or
you
a
have to
phaser?
give a specific.
It is
guess
not
first.
a chorus
Okay.
pedal.
Is it a delay pedal?
It is
Is
not
it
a
a
delay
reverb
pedal.
pedal?
It is not a reverb pedal.
Is it a
modulation
flanger?
of some kind?
It is a
Is
modulation.
it a phaser?
It is
it a
not a
flanger?
phaser. It is a flanger.
Is it an EVH 5150
That's a
flanger?
phaser, isn't it?
They have like a whole range.
Oh, okay.
It is
But I
not
don't
an
know. They may
EVH
not have a
5150.
flanger.
Is it the Boss, like the BF2 or whatever it's called?
It is not a Boss.
What color is it?
White.
Nice.
Just say normal next time.
I'm in. Just normal.
Just regular.
Skin color. What color crayon did they use
Oh
to
my
color
gosh.
on this?
Flesh tone. Nude. What color is it? Nude.
Peach. It's not peach colored. It's white.
Princess Peach is white.
It's a flanger.
A white flanger?
It's not TC.
How many knobs does it have?
4.
Is it an MXR?
Just one.
It is MXR.
Oh, what's it called,
Nice.
though? I can picture it, but I don't know the name of it. It's like MXR flanger? Is that what it's called? Or does it have a name?
It is not called MXR flanger.
What is it called?
Is it called like... what's the... I know, I'm thinking of like the analog chorus that they have. Well, we guessed that it's an MXR flanger.
Yeah.
Isn't that
what
close
is it
enough?
called?
It's white MXR flanger.
I'm going to Google it if you don't say it.
I'm just thinking in my brain of what it might be called on the internet. Thinking in my brain on the internet. Is it not the EVH one?
It's not the
Are you asking if
117R.
EVH is in the name?
It's not the white like the white one with the EVH graphics
Because
on it?
earlier Aaron asked me if it was called the EVH 5150, and I said it is not called that.
I did.
It
say
was the
5150.
EVH flanger all
Oh, it's
along.
EVH.
It's called EVH 117.
Yeah, because
Flanger
they
by
have
MXR.
they have a 117, and then I guess that's his version of it.
Nice. So that has too much tone suck in it. Of course, the guy's using the effects loop because he's an EVH guy, so he's probably got some crazy high gain amp.
Yeah, right. He says it works great if you're using it in the front.
But flangers and phasers, like, that's how they all are. If you put them after drives, like, that's how they work. Like, that's how...
So he's describing a problem that everyone...
That's why everyone puts flangers and phasers before, because you get a crazy tone suck from them.
I put my phaser afterwards.
It's because you're dumb.
Oh,
You don't have a phaser. Do you?
Do you even flange, bro?
I do have a phaser. I have the solid gold Apollo 2 phaser.
Oh, yeah.
But it's sort of it's pretty widely accepted that, like, oh, modulation should go after your drive, except for flanger and phaser can kind of go either way. It's kind of like wah too.
I just hate the sound of it before drives because it does that weird, like, I don't know. Maybe it's.
I'm not saying maybe one isn't inherently better than the other,
I
but
see what
like
you're saying,
nobody
because of the automatic
nobody's
tone
saying that you should put chorus before your drive or whatever. But
Right.
it's pretty widely done to where you put flanger and phaser before.
Yeah, this dude's just crazy.
Yeah, I want to know what other flanger he's using that sounds great in the effects loop.
Did he say he had another one? Or you're just saying
No.
that, like, that's what he wants, so it seems like you would.
Didn't he say there was another one and he loved the way it sounded?
Uh,
Or am I mixing up the last one?
No, he said it sounds great. He put it before, and it sounds really good if you put it in front of your amp. But if you want to put it in the effects loop, then don't.
But I thought
That
he
sucks.
said something to the effect of, like, I like flangers in the effects loop. This one just doesn't work or something like that.
Oh, I don't know.
There was too many redacted things.
There's a lot.
We had to put up with a lot of redacted stuff. Okay, while Phil's looking at that, I'm going to open my Secret Santa. Man, we have been recording for a long time.
Word. Let's hear it. So, for those of you who don't know, Cole is a member of a secret society called the 60 Cycle Hum Inner Circle, Friends with Benefits. And he recently participated in a Secret Santa gift exchange for Christmas time, in which he sent a pedal to a stranger and another stranger sent a pedal to him, although his pedal seems to have come from friend of the show and patron of the arts, Brett Alexander from Eureka, California. Let's check back in with Cole and see what we can find out. Cole?
This is Cole Duke reporting live. I got my Secret Santa here that I'm opening while we're recording an
Don't
episode of
open
the
your
Gear
Secret
Slum.
Santa. Open the gift from him. That was dumb.
That was a good joke, Aaron.
Half.
Nobody could hear it on the stream, but that's okay. Okay. that loud enough for everyone? Dude, this thing's heavy.
It's loud enough for me. If yours is better
Okay,
than
it's
mine,
also-
I'm going to be pissed off.
Oh man,
It's better than mine.
it's wrapped. It's wrapped in purple Tolex. Okay.
The pedal?
Now I gotta. Yeah, dude.
Or it's like
Okay.
like the pedal itself, or like, you know what I mean? Like,
Hang on,
is that a
I'm-
feature of the
Turn
pedal?
on your camera. Turn on your camera.
Okay, the box is wrapped in purple Tolex.
Okay.
Turn on your camera.
Okay, I'm doing it, Phil.
Bill, you don't have to turn on your camera.
Oh yeah.
In fact, turn yours off so everyone will go to, so it'll jump to mine.
All right.
Do you see that?
Yes.
Weird.
That's crazy.
Isn't that
Stop
cool?
talking.
I think I
Aaron,
know what it is.
so I can see it.
If you click on it, you can choose to.
Yeah,
only
just
see
click
one
on
of them.
Cole, and then his will stay up.
Okay, purple
'Cause I
Tolex,
don't wanna stop
pretty rad,
talking.
with twine.
Twan.
This is
But also
awesome.
stop
Twan.
talking, Aaron.
No. Twan. I knew this kid named Twan.
Did you?
Yeah.
Do you have like a
No.
story about it?
No, just because I said Twan.
There's a
Twan.
guy.
Twan. Twan.
There's a guy in my neighborhood named Quan, and he played basketball in college. He's like 6'4", so not insanely tall.
Not tall at all.
But we had a Santa at our neighborhood Christmas party, and he was the elf.
That's funny.
6'4" guy.
Whoa.
It's pretty awesome. Okay,
If
guys
this is
still
what I
watching?
think it is.
Oh,
it's
man.
gonna
I'm
be
still watching.
hilarious.
made
Purple
in
Tolex.
USA. What did you say? Be hilarious. Made in USA.
I think
everyone.
it is what I think it is, and it's going to be hilarious.
It's very heavy. Ooh, Green Child,
Oh, not what I thought.
Valve Reaper. Oh, is this one of the?
Oh,
is this
Green
one of the
Child.
Black Friday?
This is one of the recent fiascos in the
Oh, is
gear
it?
world.
What was the?
Well, not
oh,
that
this
one.
was the guy.
Is there
who,
a T-shirt
Yeah,
in
with
there?
the T-shirt.
Yeah. This is the guy who posted. He had like some sexy Instagram model or
Yeah.
whatever.
Your
Sent me
words,
some
not
Sinasoid pancakes. Hey,
I got a Sinasoid sliver in mine.
You know, some super hot lady.
Some
oh,
really
animals
just
as leaders.
beautiful
That's kind
woman.
of cool. Animals as leaders, mints.
Leaders mints. Is it mints or picks?
Animals as leaders. They're
Is it
like
mints
a
or picks?
Your words, not mine.
loud band.
Yeah, they're like an instrumental
not mine.
prog metal. I would
Yeah,
describe
yeah.
them as.
Valve Reaper.
So the Valve Reaper is like
How excited
the
should I be
drive
about this?
pedal
That's what you
goes
have to tell
from
me.
overdrive to distortion.
Why do you keep showing like a? Is there? Do you have
I'm
multiple
live
cameras
streaming
on?
I'm
it.
recording it.
On his phone.
I'm recording it so I can play it
Oh.
on Christmas. Oh man, the foot
Okay, well,
switch.
show
He did
us
show
over
us
here.
really quickly though.
Longer.
Listen to the foot switch.
It's like a
It's
boss
got like a-
style thing, but
But it just has a hard click foot switch underneath it or something.
dumb.
Just kind of ghetto.
That bums me out so hard. If that's
yeah,
true.
dude. It obviously is. Like you can hear it clicking, right?
It's definitely hard. Yeah.
It's kind of lame. Yeah. Okay, I'll mess with that.
Green Child. All right.
I'm still not sure how excited I could be, or I should be. But it's a
green
pedal.
child of mine.
I think
It's a
you'll.
pedal I've never tried before.
I think if you
so I'm
sell
not-
yours, you'll get more out of it than I will get out of the one that I got. I'll say that.
Did you already say what you got?
No, I got a Fox
Okay,
Pedal
peace out.
Kingdom, which is like a
Oh, that's right.
Clonkalone. And they go for like $100
It is indeed.
used.
Do they really only go for that?
Yeah, well, they've been around for a while. They're only
Few
like
dollars?
$150, or they're like $160 new, I think, maybe $169. But there's also a V2 out now, and I got the V1 sent to me. Thanks a lot. Just kidding. I'm very grateful for it. I really appreciate it. I love it. It's
Wow.
the best gift I ever got.
Dude, he also included some Laffy Taffies, some Skittles, some High Chews. I mean,
Hi, Chew?
he knows what's up.
Bro, I got none of that stuff.
Yeah. Well, one High Chew, but still, and it's green apple, which is the best. So yeah, and 2 Sinasoid black pancakes.
I got some picks and a freaking half-inch thick, like a card. It's the thickest.
Card?
Let the
thickest
record show.
card.
Aaron is not a grateful person.
I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
we all knew that.
I also got a 60-cycle hum sticker, which I already have.
Let's see here.
Some
Jeez, Aaron.
some random picks. From friend of the show, Nick Hamilton. He'll never listen to this.
Maybe I'll put this Valve Reaper. This thing is enormous.
I will say it's a pretty cool pedal as far as like clonk.
You've had
alarms
one
go.
before?
No, I'm saying the Fox pedal Kingdom.
Oh.
He's talking about himself.
What else?
Well,
is
you
new?
asked.
Yeah, but you should have been modest enough to say no.
The Valve Reaper seems cool. Are you familiar with it? Like
It's green and it says Valve Reaper, which makes me think it's a tube screamer.
it's not. So the drive knob is actually a blend knob that blends between like an
Oh, yeah, it
overdrive
says
on one
ratio.
side and distortion on the other side.
Oh yeah, we've talked about this pedal before.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that'll be cool. Kind of like a Pelotar type thing.
I think Brian from
Heck,
Six
maybe
Cycle
I'll-
Hum did a video recently,
maybe.
so you could watch
Who?
that. Brian
Oh,
from Six
Brian,
Cycle Hum.
What's his name?
Brian O'Rourke.
Brian Stevens.
Yeah, Brian Stevens. That's the dude.
Oh, okay. Nice.
That's
okay,
awesome.
maybe I'll
Take
put
it-
that on my baseboard.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Maybe I'll put it on my baseboards.
A baseboard.
A baseboard.
It's never the baseboard.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say?
Thanks for friendship.
No, I was
maybe?
gonna say that I want to
Yeah,
talk
thanks
about
for
Gabriel
friendship.
Toronto String Company for a minute
Oh
and
yeah.
say check out their strings, pick them up, grab some, put them on your
Put 'em
guitar,
on your-
Grab
strum
them
some,
after you pay for
strum
them.
Do they
Grab them, walk around the store with them. Make sure to pay for them.
Do they do bass strings?
Yeah.
Yes.
They do all the strings.
Well, they don't do all the strings.
Yes, they do.
They don't do like piano.
He will do
strings.
any string you want. He will do them.
I don't think that's true.
What about like a kite string?
He will.
I don't know if we're
I
you're
don't-
writing
I don't
checks
think
that
so.
Gabrielle's butt can't cash, Phil.
Listen.
Oh
if
yeah,
you
he does
say-
have bass strings on here
He does electric guitar, bass guitar, and acoustic
and other
guitar.
stuff.
But he got his start doing
doing
all the
like-
mariachi instruments that have like
Yes.
those
So
dudes
he does
could never find.
He does also make ukulele
He
strings.
doesn't do that as much anymore.
Ukulele, mandolin, bass.
I'm telling you.
I'm reading what's on the website
able to,
here.
he's
my
able
friend.
to do them though. You're right.
I'm telling you. If you wanted them, he would be like,
You don't know that.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
because
I do.
How do you know?
Gabrielle's a bro, and he would do.
Tell me
things
how you
for
know.
because
He'd
told
give
me.
you the
He
shirt
said
off his
he'll
back
do anything.
if he'd give you the shirt off his back if you asked him to, but that doesn't mean that that's his business model to give you.
and just
shirts
because you
off
do
of
it
his
for
back.
you, Phil, doesn't mean you do it for these losers that listen to us.
I'm telling you, if these losers that listen to us said, "Hey, I've got $100. Will you make me some fancy strings?" He would say, "Uh-huh."
Well, yeah, for $100.
Well, let me tell you what's on the website. How about that? Electric guitar, acoustic guitar,
Anyone can look at the website.
lap and pedal steel,
Can you?
tres quattro, bass 6 baritone, banjo, bass, mandolin, ukulele, baritone, tenor, and shop.
Wow, sounds like lots of things.
Does, but doesn't sound like everything.
Was there a link on there that said everything though? I
No.
thought there was.
Remember when you said piano? He would do piano even?
You just send him an email. Okay.
He
Phil,
will not.
reach out
He's
to
not
Gabrielle.
set up for that.
Find out if he'll do piano strings.
You can buy stuff
This
for
pedal,
Jazzmaster,
this
wrap
pedal
around bridges.
is very. This Green Child pedal is very large and very heavy, which I kind of like that.
Large and in the largeness.
Okay, are we done with this episode yet?
I mean, it's only been like an hour.
Thanks for friendship.
We've been recording for 2 hours and 50 minutes.
Thanks for friendship.
Thanks for friendship.
Ba-ba-da-ba-dum-ba-dum.
Dong a dong ong dong a dong.
For Cole Duke,
Do-do-do-do-do,
And Phil Eisenhower.
do-do-do-do-do.
I'm Aaron Abubo. this has been the
DJ
Gears.
Matt.
Thanks for friendship.
Scroodle-dee,
I hope you're still listening.
TJ Matt.
Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is I never left you. All through my dark days, my mad existence. I kept my promise Don't keep your
TJ Maxx.
TJ Maxx. Oh, Mandy. Well, you came and you gave without TJ Maxx.
Okay, that's all.